We've all been there where we felt uneasy when someone else succeeded, or maybe someone else has felt uneasy when you have succeeded. Maybe a friend gets a promotion, someone buys a new house, or you see a happy family online on social media, and instead of feeling happy for them, something inside you stirs. That feeling, if unchecked, can grow into envy. In Islam, envy or hasad is more than just a passing thought. It's a spiritual disease of the heart that can cause immense destruction while also robbing you of your inner peace. So what's exactly envy? Let's delve into it a bit deeper. It's important to distinguish between jealousy and envy. Jealousy is when you wish you had what others have, without necessarily wanting them to lose it. But envy, hasad, goes deeper and darker. It's resenting that others have something and wishing that they didn't have it. You may think, how can someone want others to be deprived of something? You'd be amazed how easy it is to fall into this trap. Think of this scenario. You have been trying to find the love of your life for years. You want nothing more than getting married with Mr. Right or Miss Right and settling down. It's your dream. While you're dreaming about this possibility, your close friend tells you that she has just met Mr. Right and she is so happy. You want to be happy for her, but your heart sinks. You can't help but feel bitter. You can't help but think, why her and not me? You can't help but think, I wish it was me and not her. And this leads you to some very dark places. This may not happen every time you hear good news, but it may happen if it's about something that's very close to your heart. The reality, my brothers and sisters, is that envy is extremely unhealthy and destructive. The Prophet ﷺ described envy as something that consumes good deeds like fire consumes wood. Wow. In other words, envy burns away not only your peace, but also your spiritual reward. Imagine that. All the effort you put into fulfilling good deeds is reduced to ashes, just like that. Envy harms both the envier and the one envied, poisoning relationships, feeding resentment, and pulling us away from gratitude. So how do we stop from ruining our peace? How do we stop envy? The first step is awareness. Acknowledge the feeling when it arises without shame. Recognizing envy is the only way you can begin to correct it. Then shift your perspective. Remind yourself that every blessing comes from Allah and He distributes according to His perfect wisdom. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Qur'an, do not wish for that by which Allah has made some of you excel others. Instead of comparing, practice gratitude. Focus on your own blessings and believe me, Allah has blessed you with many blessings as well. Being grateful is a very powerful way to extinguish envy. Another powerful practice is to make dua for the person you envy. I know this may not come naturally at first, but it's very powerful. Imagine the shift when instead of resenting someone, you pray for their success and goodness. That purifies your heart and it helps to heal the wound envy causes. Your emotions for them will shift from negative to positive as you utter words of goodness for the other person. Thirdly, channel that restless energy into your own growth. If you find yourself fixating on others, redirect it to self-improvement and personal goals. Think about what you can do for self-growth, what you can do to become a better you. And finally, and most importantly, remember this. And this is based on the Qur'an. But perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you. And perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you. And Allah knows while you know not. That thing you want so badly may not actually be good for you. Let's look at the example of marriage, where your friend found Mr. Right and you have not. It may be that this is not the right time for you to get married. Maybe you need to do some healing first. Maybe you need to do some growing. Maybe Mr. Right is going to enter your life in a few years' time when it's the right time for you and for him. Allah knows while you do not. We think we know, but Allah truly knows. But envy is not only something we feel, it's also something we can be exposed to. How do we protect ourselves from the envy of others? We need to know this. Islam gives us beautiful guidance on this matter. Begin with dua and dhikr. Before our Prophet went to bed every night, he would recite the three quls. Qul huwallahu ahad, qul a'udhu birabbil falaq, qul a'udhu birabbin nas. Act as incredible, powerful armor against negativity. Qul a'udhu birabbil falaq is particularly important because we are asking Allah for protection from envy, from the envy of the envier in this chapter. Place your trust in Allah, knowing that no one can harm you unless He wills it. This will bring you immense peace of mind. The Prophet ﷺ also advised modesty with blessings. He said, seek help in achieving your needs by being discreet, for everyone who is blessed is envied. In other words, not everything needs to be displayed. You don't need to share all your successes on social media because you don't know the state of the people who will be seeing your posts. Yes, some will be happy for you, they will be ecstatic for you, but others will not. Finally, surround yourself with positive company, people who uplift you, encourage you, and people who support your growth rather than those who compete destructively. Brothers and sisters, envy is a natural feeling, but if unchecked, it can become destructive. Islam warns us about envy, but also gives us the tools to transform it into being grateful for what we have. For what Allah has chosen to give us and what He has chosen to give others is out of His will and His wisdom. If He thinks someone else is worthy of a particular blessing, who are we to question it? So the next time you feel envy rise in your heart, reflect. Instead of letting it eat you up, change your perspective. That small shift can transform your heart, protect your deeds, and restore your inner peace.